What is up, guys? Alp27HD here. I've not done one of these for a while, but I've got a topic that is on my mind. It isn't FIFA, it is something slightly different, but it is on my mind, so I thought, sod it. Let's talk about, let's have a chat with you guys, let's get some discussion going in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, if you're a new sub, this is basically a chat, a topic, bit of personal, bit of FIFA, FIFA in the background, of course, and let's have a chat, let's discuss a topic. Topic I want to talk to you about today is addiction and gambling. So, something a little bit different for you guys, and something that I am painfully over familiar with. First and foremost, addiction. I am what is known as an addictive personality. It is like it in everything I do. It is like it. You'll have noticed when I did like my virtual squad builders on FIFA. It is in YouTube and obviously FIFA. I'm an addictive personality. I throw myself wholeheartedly and become totally obsessed and addicted with what I am doing. It is a good thing for some things. It is a bit detrimental to health, finances, etc. when it comes to something else. Let's take FIFA, for example, and Ultimate Team and YouTube. I run my YouTube like a military operation. I'm addicted to getting it right. I'm addicted and a bit OCD to making sure that everything is spot on. I check my subs every day. I see how the channel is growing. I keep an eye on my analytics, all that other stuff. I basically go whole hog. It is not a case of I stick a video up, forget about it, and think, oh, look, I've gained 10 subs when I look next time. I'm pretty much addicted to making sure that everything is right and everything is spot on. That leads me to something I've noticed a lot recently on the Twitter and the like, and that is accumulators and gambling. I'm not saying for a second you shouldn't gamble, and if it's something that you get pleasure out of, do so, but I am giving you a little bit of a slightly different angle because I have a lot of experience in this topic. I haven't gambled since 2006, and that is because I basically drew up a fucking big gambling debt and found it very difficult to give up. It started, to give you a bit of a history, I joined a snooker club back in, I'm not going to give you the date, but basically when I was 17, joined a snooker club, and as part of the snooker club they had fruit machines. Those fruit machines were 5p a play, £100 jackpot, to give you an idea. It was a very local snooker club. It was like 10 minutes from my work, 5 minutes from my work. I found myself going in there, I'd play a few games of snooker, I'd go and stick 20 quid in the fruit machine. We've all done it, probably a lot of you, do it quite regularly, that sort of thing. What it led to from there was I would find myself going in at lunchtimes to play on the fruit machine. I would take 20 quid out from the cash point, I'd change it for quids, I'd go in, I'd spend half an hour on the fruit machine. I'd run out of that 20 quid, I'd nip around the corner, get another 20 or 30 quid out, get that changed into quids, and carry on going. And I would do this every single lunchtime. I would probably get a £100 jackpot win maybe once every 3 or 4 weeks. If that, I get the odd 10, 20 quid, but that wasn't enough. That would go straight back in. So in terms of big jackpots, I would get them basically once every 3 or 4 weeks. But I was going in daily, guys, spending 20 and 30 quid at a time. So I was racking up debts, but it was at a time when I just started a new job. I was just together with the missus, obviously a bit younger, we were like 19, 20. So I had disposable income, still living with parents, etc. So it wasn't too bad, it wasn't detrimental. It was a bit of fun. It was me having a chill out and a relax. It got to the point from that where if I was going on a job for work, I would basically make a point of calling into service stations to go on the fruit machines. And it rolled from there. So that was my early taste of addiction, gambling, etc. It came to a head when I basically discovered 888.com and online poker and online blackjack. And I was putting minimum upload deposits of $50 every time onto my credit card. I was finding myself staying back at work and basically going on 888.com, telling the wife I was busy with projects in work, etc. And then staying back at work and basically gambling my fucking money away. At the time, we had a house, we were just about to get married, and as you can appreciate, I accumulated probably somewhere in the region of between 4,000 and 5,000 in debt from gambling. It came to a head when we got basically a court summons for the council tax, because I'd been delaying the council tax by about a month to 6 weeks every time, and it eventually came to a head where they sent us a letter saying you come to court or you can pay the entire 600 that's left for the year because we don't trust you to pay it off monthly. And that basically brought me crashing down to earth. I told Mrs. who had no idea I was doing it, and basically said to her, look, this is what I've been doing, I'm really, really sorry. And I stopped. That was in 2006, just after we got married, and basically I haven't even bought a scratch card or a lottery ticket since. I've basically not gambled at all. But it is something that I see. There's a lot of people around doing accumulators, that sort of thing, and you know, they're quite happily blowing 20-30 quid. That is no problem, guys. I don't see that as a problem. Crack on with it, have fun. It makes football more interesting. I understand exactly where you're coming from. Just take heed of the warning. If you are the kind of person that it slowly spirals and it starts becoming more money, more money, more money, just think back to me, think back to the debt, think back to the lies I told. It's just basically me giving you a life lesson, hopefully, and saying just think a little bit and look at what you're doing, because it might be disposable income now, but in 20 years' time, 10 years' time, 5 years' time, when you're trying to buy a house, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, it probably isn't going to be as disposable as you'd think. That is it, guys. Fucking deep topic for today, but sod it, I don't care. If it gets dislikes, fair enough. I'm just giving you some advice and something to bear in mind, guys. Look after yourselves, peace, love, take care. Hopefully you've enjoyed the footage, and as always, catch you later.